it's me, Jen from EmJustLikeYou, and today I'm going to be showing you my springtime foundation routine. So basically what it is just really healthy, glowy looking skin. My absolute favorite look at this moment is just minimal eye as I'm wearing today, nothing but mascara, and really gorgeous glowy skin, as well as a pop of color on the lips. So if you are interested in seeing how I create this look, then keep on watching. So first off, I've already done my brows just because I wanted to get that out of the way. So for prepping my skin right before I put on foundation, I like to use the Bobbi Brown Extra. This is a illuminating moisturizing balm, and what it does is it just really helps have this beautiful illuminating factor right underneath your skin when you put makeup on top. It really makes the skin look like it's alive and healthy. Now I also use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This just helps hydrate and go over any type of dry patches that you may have. So I like to do it around my nose area and anywhere that I do have some blemishes. I just massage it in and let it set for a little bit. But right before I put on my foundation, my absolute favorite product or primer is this one. This is by Guerlain. I only use this on special occasions, but I've noticed that I've been reaching for it a lot more now. But what it is a gold, 24 karat gold infused primer. It really helps tighten, firm the skin, and make the skin look absolutely gorgeous so that you can put on your foundation. So now that everything is on and soaked in, what I use to create the perfect base is I like to use a lot of highlighter on my skin, but because I don't want a very dewy foundation. Very dewy foundations will probably cause me to look very oily, especially in this Texas heat. So my favorite is the Makeup Forever liquid. I use the cream more in the winter time, but I love mixing two different colors. This is right. So mixing this little cocktail on the back of my hand, I then just put the foundation directly onto the skin. So what I like to use is the Artiste brush. I find that this brush really makes a big difference on the skin. So I'm just going to massaging it in with the brush. It makes it so fast, and I feel like I don't have to use as much foundation. My favorite is the fact that this brush really makes my skin look flawless and airbrushed. Alright, so we are done with the base. Just make sure you wipe off the foundation that's on your arm before you get it all over your white shirt like I am wearing today. Trust me, that has happened to me many times. Alright, the next step is going to be concealer, and I've been really loving just really light coverage concealer. So what I like to do is correct my under eyes with this Prep and Prime by MAC. This is in the color Bright Forecast. It has a little bit of a salmon undertone, so it helps camouflage any of the darkness that I might have. And I don't like to go really close to the eye. I like to go right where the crease shows discoloration. And then right on top of that, I use the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. This is a really light formula, but I feel like their color range isn't as yellow. So this one in medium light neutral is the color that I could match myself to, and it's a little gray. So putting it with that Prep and Prime really helps. And then going back in with the Artiste brush, this is in the number 6, I believe. I wanted to get the number 7, but it was sold out, and number 8 was a little big. But I kind of like this one. I can't wait to show you guys how I contour with this. And by the way, if you guys want to see how I prep my skin in the morning before makeup, I will be glad to do that video. A lot of the products I use are drugstore. Most of it is CeraVe. Like, I have such sensitive skin that brand has been working so well for me. And then whatever that's left on the brush, I just put it on my lids to kind of even out. So for powder, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier one. And with that same brush, I'm going to pack it on and then take out all the excess and then put it underneath my eyes. So before I put on bronzer to kind of bronze up the whole entire face, I'm going to be using that same brush to contour. And this is absolutely one of my favorite steps because this brush makes it so easy. Especially for the springtime, I want to add more color, but again, I don't want to lose that contour. So I'm going to be using this Too Faced bronzer, and I'm just gonna tap it into the color. Tap off the excess once again. And then right above, I'm just gonna sweep. See that line? Just like that. It blends so beautifully. So now just take off the excess. I just kind of rub it on the back of my hand. And then I'm just gonna buff it in to the skin. Use whatever is left onto the forehead. But it's not blotchy whatsoever. It is like the perfect contour ever. All right, now that we already have the contour, I'm gonna bronze up my face. I'm gonna use a brush that's a tapered brush. This is by Ray Morris, and I'm gonna be using my new absolute favorite drugstore bronzer. This is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. People love the smell. It's too pina colada for me, but it is super buttery. So I'm gonna load it into my brush and just sweep it all over. It is so gorgeous. It makes the skin look super sun-kissed, and it doesn't add too much. So just circular motions around the face. It adds such a gorgeous glow. It comes in two colors, so don't worry. There's a light bronzer. That one, I find it to be a little bit more warm, but it is lighter in color. I got the bronze color and I really love it. So the next item is going to be blush, and I'm going to go in with Milani's powder blush in Coral Cove. This is such a gorgeous color, especially for the spring and summertime. I like more matte blushes and just like a more matte look, but then adding a lot of glow from within. So using like your moisturizer or a primer that's gonna help add a lot more dimension to the face with Illuminating, and then using powdery mattifying products on top. That way you still get that healthy glow, but you're not going to be sweating and looking disgusting by the end of the day because you have all this other powdery product. So this is the blush. Doesn't it look so youthful and gorgeous? I love it. All right, to finish off the face, I am going to put on a lot of dewiness, really beautiful highlighter. So first of all, I'm going to be using the Sephora Radiant Luminizing Drops. This is in the color Morning Light. So I'm just gonna grab a few drops on the back of my hand, and then using a synthetic brush, I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. small stippling brush and stipple it on my cheeks. These stippling brushes work really well with liquids. A little on the chin. Put it on the nose. And now we're going to put on the intensity. I'm gonna go in with the most intense highlighter. This is by Laura Geller, and it's the Gilded Honey highlight. It's like this beautiful gold. Getting it on my brush and then putting it on. Oh my goodness, do you guys see this? So I just went off camera to put on mascara. I'm not even gonna wear any lashes. The skin is the main focal point, but I do wanna wear like a fun lip. So let's see. I'm gonna use this YSL lip color. It's in the number 19. It's from their Rouge Per Couture line. Super bright. And I'm not gonna wear it full on. I'm just gonna like put it on and then blend it in. The way it doesn't look too serious. So now that everything is done, my final touch is a setting spray. This is going to help melt everything in and make it look like you woke up like this. So this is by Real Colors, and I got this from Sally's Beauty Supply. So I'm gonna spray it. And we are all done with the look. I hope you guys enjoy this new foundation routine. I show you exactly what I use on my skin, and it's all about the skin, perfecting the skin and just leaving everything very simple for the springtime for me. I hope you guys enjoy this, and of course, thumbs up this video and comment below on what you want to see next from my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!